Hi, my name is Ashley Phipps, and today we're going to learn how to use pen techniques to create a drawing. So I have already written out some techniques for developing contrast and definition. We have the contrast of value up here with the hatching technique done in this first box right here. As you see, the darker lines are done at the bottom, creating that value of darkness to get to the lightness as well. We have a cross-hatching technique here along with stippling here. You just, diagonally use the lines to cross-hatch, and then the stippling is just dots. Here we have another hatching technique used to create some hair techniques, like on a person or an animal. Now we have the contrast of texture here shown through the hatching technique that I showed you above here, just with the value of it, and the squiggly lines as well. Here we have a little bit of stippling with the hatching technique as well, just you draw it out and kind of contour it as well to show that hair technique as well. And then here we have the cross hatching, and I like to call this the wood grain technique because you use a little bit of squiggly lines, and then you have an area or two colored in as well. And you could use that to make trees or whatnot. Now we have the line direction variation created here. We have the contour down here and up here, just going in different directions. This one's going from left or right to left. This one's going from bottom to top. And then here we have the hatching technique, just used in a little bit of a squiggly line as well. You could probably use this to create a fish drawing if you like. And then we have the diagonal lines here, and then the hatching lines drawn vertically as well. And then we have the line some more techniques down at the bottom to show you what each of these are. This is hatching, this one is cross hatching, and this one is stippling. Now, value is the degree of lightness or darkness in a color. India ink work has a palette ranging from white through the various gray tones to black. The more marks added to the paper surface, the greater the degree of darkness. As you see here, value depended by stroking lines closer together. From the right, you see the darkness. To the left, you go into that more white area. And then value deepened by layering of pen strokes is here. As you could see, the hatching and then cross hatching is added into that to show the value of those different things. And then over here, we have the value depending on combining different texture layers. We have the squiggly lines and the stippling there shown as well. The stubble blending of values is shown here, with a little bit of a contour shown here as well. And then as you get to the middle, you have the stippling darkened and going on to that white. The stippling provides the most delicate means of blending value using pen and ink techniques. Placing dark objects against lighter backgrounds and vice versa provides a natural edge where the two values meet. The greater the contrast between the two values, the more distinct the form of the object will become. Contrast is the key to a well-defined piece of artwork. As you see, I created a ball here, and using the stippling technique, I showed the value of the dark shadow at the bottom here, and then as you get to the middle, it shows that white area as well. And then we just have a little bit of different shapes defined by contrast of value as well here, showing the shadow along the ball depending on if the light is coming this way or this way. and showing that contour and cross-hatching technique in there as well, and stippling. Then we have the cross-hatching technique shown here, showing that shadow again, the round edge. And then we also have the cross-hatching technique shown here, just showing the ball in the middle and the shadow of the ball on the bottom of the ball being more than what the top of the ball is. Oh, wrong page. And then as you see here, I drew a couple of trees and mountains in there, and kind of a project that I did in my class, showing the different values that you can use in a painting or a drawing, actually, using pen and ink. And then I actually did this one artwork using the stippling technique and contour technique as well, using the hatching, or not, yeah, the hatching to define the hair and the whiskers of my cat. And the stippling is used to show the paw prints that, you know, a cat may do, or just a symbol of a paw print, really. Okay, well, that's how you use pen and ink techniques to create a paint, or to create a drawing. Thank you and have a great day.